In 1999, David Beckham was at the heart of Manchester United's historic treble, the FA Cup, Premier League and Champions League. He delivered clutch assists, game-winning passes, and became the face of English football. But the Ballon d'Or? It went to Rivaldo. Some say Becks was still recovering from the 1998 World Cup red card. Others believe Rivaldo was better individually, even though Barca didn't reach Man United's heights. Another group of people say Beckham's fame overshadowed his football. So, was Becks robbed? Mention what you think in the comments below and share to a Beckham fanboy. In 2001, 21-year-old Michael Owen stunned Europe, winning the Ballon d'Or ahead of Raul, Figo, and Zidane. But did he really deserve it? Owen fired Liverpool to a historic, unprecedented treble, the FA Cup, League Cup, and UEFA Cup, scoring 24 goals and producing the iconic FA Cup final brace against Arsenal. Yet many argued Zidane or Thierry Henry should have won it. Figo and Zidane had magic too, but Owen's clutch moments and Liverpool's silverware swung the votes. Was it merit or narrative? Maybe both. One thing's certain, 2001 was the year a boy from Liverpool became Europe's golden boy. From 1999 to 2002, Raul González Blanco was Europe's silent assassin and Real Madrid's talisman, one of the most complete forwards of his generation. He won 3 UCLs by 25, scored in 2 finals, became La Liga's top scorer twice, and in 2001 led Madrid to European glory again. Yet, no Ballon d'Or. In 2001, the award went to Michael Owen after Liverpool's treble. In 2002, Ronaldo claimed it after a World Cup masterclass. Raul? Overlooked. No marketing machine, no PR, just relentless consistency and cold-blooded finishing. Was he robbed? Maybe history didn't give him the crown, but Madridistas will never forget. Was Thierry Henry robbed of a Ballon d'Or? In the early 2000s, he was untouchable, leading Arsenal to an unbeaten season, topping scoring charts, and redefining forward play in the Premier League. In 2003 alone, he racked up 42 goal contributions in the league, yet lost the Ballon d'Or to Pavel Nedved, whose stats and impact were arguably less impressive. Many believe it wasn't about performance, it was politics, prestige, and bias toward continental clubs. Despite being one of the greatest to ever play the game, Thierry Henry never won football's most prestigious individual prize, one of the best that was never crowned. 2006, Italy were world champions. Fabio Cannavaro led from the back, a wall, a warrior, a captain who didn't just defend, he commanded. That summer in Germany, he was flawless. 690 minutes, 0 fouls, 0 cards, 0 mistakes. He won the Ballon d'Or, becoming only the 3rd defender ever to do it. But was it deserved, or a World Cup narrative? Buffon had a case. Zidane, who fired France to the World Cup final, had a case. Yet Cannavaro's dominance made him immortal. In an era of goal scorers, a centre-back conquered the world. Did he deserve it? Comment down below. Andrés Iniesta, maestro of the midfield. He won the World Cup for Spain with that iconic extra-time goal, pulled Barcelona's strings alongside Xavi and Messi. And yet, he finished second to Messi in the Ballon d'Or vote. No La Liga player created more chances, no moment in football meant more that year. But the award went to goals, an overall individual performance, not glory. To stats, not symbolism. Was Iniesta robbed? Who knows, but the 2010 Ballon d'Or will forever be controversial. In 2012, Lionel Messi broke football. 91 goals in a calendar year, shattering Gerd Muller's record, and redefined what's possible. He won the Ballon d'Or for a 4th consecutive time, but was it deserved? Cristiano Ronaldo fired Mourinho's Real Madrid to a record-breaking 100-point La Liga title, sending their rivals, Pep's Barcelona, into a downward spiral, especially with his Camp Nou silencing goal, telling the Barca fans to calm down. Andrés Iniesta, meanwhile, orchestrated Spain's historic Euro 2012 triumph and was named Player of the Tournament. Messi had the numbers, absurd, out of this world, untouchable, only winning the Copa del Rey. Ronaldo had glory, Iniesta had history, yet Messi had magic. Was it fair? Debatable. Was it inevitable? Absolutely. In 2012, numbers didn't just speak, they roared. The year was 2013. Frank Ribery had the perfect year. Champions League, Bundesliga, German Cup, a historic treble with Bayern Munich. He was Europe's best player, winning UEFA Best Player in Europe award. Yet when it came to the Ballon d'Or, it went to Cristiano Ronaldo. Some said it was politics. Some said it was about individual brilliance over trophies. Ribery himself said it was stolen from him. Was he robbed? Maybe. But one thing is clear. 2013 was Ribery's year. Trophy after trophy, moment after moment. And no award can take that away. What if Neymar, not Messi, had lifted the Ballon d'Or in 2015? Messi, Suarez, and Neymar ruled the world. Barcelona had just conquered Europe, smashing Juventus in the Champions League final. That moment could have rewritten everything. Neymar would have been crowned King of World Football at just 23, stepping out of Messi's shadow before it even formed. Sponsors, headlines, and hype would have shifted. Neymar, not Messi or Ronaldo, becomes the face of a new generation. Maybe he never leaves Barcelona in 2017 and becomes the eventual heir to Messi. Maybe PSG never happens. Maybe the Messi-Ronaldo era doesn't dominate the decade to the extent it did, because Neymar sparks his own. History stayed the same, but one golden ball in Zurich could have changed everything. The year was 2018. Cristiano Ronaldo was unstoppable. Another Champions League title, top scorer of the competition. Big goals when it mattered most. From his hat-trick against Atletico, to that bicycle kick versus Juventus, or that brace against Paris Saint-Germain, peak Ronaldo on the biggest stage. Yet the Ballon d'Or went to Luka Modric. Some say Modric's World Cup brilliance tipped the scales. Others believe Ronaldo's dominance in Europe should have sealed number 6. Robbed? Maybe. But in 2018, Ronaldo once again showed why he's built for finals, trophies, and history. Antoine Griezmann led his country to win the World Cup. He won the Europa League with Atletico and was at the heart of everything Deschamps' side created. Yet when the Ballon d'Or was handed out, it's Luka Modric holding it, not Griezmann. Was he robbed? Modric had a magical year, dragged Croatia to the final, and ran Real Madrid's midfield to a Champions League title. But Griezmann had the numbers, the trophies, the moments. Even he said it, "I feel like I should be sitting next to Messi and Ronaldo." Instead, he finished third, behind a player he beat on the biggest stage of all, and of course also behind Ronaldo. Fair? Maybe. But in another timeline, 2018 isn't Modric's year, it's Griezmann's crowning moment. Like and follow. Mohamed Salah took England by storm in 2018, scoring 44 goals in his debut Liverpool season, breaking the Premier League scoring record with 32, dismantling defences from Anfield to Rome, and firing Liverpool to a Champions League final. But when the Ballon d'Or arrived, he was nowhere near the podium. Luka Modric won it, Cristiano and Griezmann followed. But where did Salah finish? 6th. Was he robbed? The shoulder injury in the Champions League final shattered his biggest stage, and Egypt's World Cup run ended in heartbreak. But his individual brilliance was undeniable, especially when you consider that he was a Chelsea reject. Maybe no trophy meant no Ballon d'Or, but in 2018, Salah wasn't just a winger, he was a phenomenon. And for many, that should have been enough. Like and follow or subscribe for more content like this. The year was 2019. Virgil van Dijk had a season for the ages. Champions League winner, Premier League Player of the Season, a defensive wall no one could get past. Liverpool lost just one league game and Van Dijk was at the heart of it all. For the Ballon d'Or, he finished second, behind Lionel Messi. Some say Messi's magic is eternal. Others believe Van Dijk's dominance deserved history. Van Dijk said it best, "There's only one winner, and it's Lionel Messi." Robbed or not, Van Dijk's 2019 remains one of the greatest seasons ever by a defender. What if the 2020 Ballon d'Or wasn't cancelled? No doubt, Robert Lewandowski wins it, 55 goals, Champions League, Bundesliga and DFB Pokal to complete the treble. He led a rejuvenated Bayern to perfection. No losses, no mercy. It would have been his crowning moment, the one missing from his legendary career. And history? Very different. Lewandowski gets the golden ball and lays his claim to being the greatest striker of a generation. And justice? Finally done. What do you think is the real reason for cancelling that year's Ballon d'Or? Comment down below. In 2020, Robert Lewandowski won it all: Bundesliga, Champions League, Club World Cup. 55 goals. Untouchable. But no Ballon d'Or because it was cancelled. Robert Lewandowski continued his outstanding form the next season, winning the Bundesliga, Club World Cup, and UEFA Super Cup. Scored 41 Bundesliga goals, breaking Gerd Muller's record, but the Ballon d'Or? It went to Messi. Critics say it was for the Copa America, Argentina's first in decades. Fans say Louis was robbed twice, because if dominance, consistency, and record-breaking don't win it, then what does? 2022-23. Erling Haaland's debut season at Manchester City. He was the epitome of pace, power, and precision. 36 Premier League goals, a record, and 52 goals in all competitions. Champions League, he dropped 5 in a single round of 16 match. He won the treble with Man City, the Premier League, FA Cup, and Champions League, and he was just 22. Headers, 1v1s, tap-ins, rockets. Haaland scored them all. A Nordic machine in sky blue. Defenders had no answer. It wasn't just a great season, it was historic. Should he have won the Ballon d'Or that season? Erling Haaland in 2023 was unstoppable. 52 goals in all competitions, a historic treble, Premier League Golden Boot, Champions League top scorer. But when the Ballon d'Or came around, it went to Lionel Messi again. And yes, Messi did win the World Cup, football's most coveted trophy. But was Haaland punished for playing in the wrong jersey? Or was he punished for having a season of a lifetime in the wrong year? Did the greatest season by a striker in years mean nothing? Or is football's biggest prize still just a popularity contest? Was Vinicius Jr. robbed of the 2024 Ballon d'Or, La Liga title, Champions League winner, including a goal in the final, UCL Player of the Season? Consistent, electric, unplayable, especially when it mattered most. But the Ballon d'Or went to Rodri. Some say it was narrative over numbers. Others claim it was the Euros win by Spain. What more could he have done? Because when a player dominates Europe's elite, lifts trophies and defines an era, you have to wonder, what does it take to win? What if Vinicius Jr. won the 2024 Ballon d'Or? No more future star, he becomes the star. Real Madrid's attack is his. Brazil builds around him. The headlines shift. Vini Jr., the new face of football. Mbappe and Haaland, still world-class, but Vini sets the pace. It's not Messi or Ronaldo's era anymore. It's Vinicius. And it's just getting started. Like and follow or subscribe for more content like this.